Hello everyone, this is Akshay from MathBytes, and today I'll be posting my first video about teaching 3rd grade math. So we are going to start with Unit 1, Foundations of Numbers, and this will take 2 videos, and so today I will teach you the half of it, and hopefully next video I'll teach you the second half, and we'll even do a quiz for this whole unit. Okay? So let's get started with like what numbers. We're gonna do with whole numbers. Whole numbers are numbers like 1, 2, 3, and 4. No decimals, no fractions, none of that. So today it's just mostly on whole numbers and their place values. Okay. So first, what are place values? As you can see on my screen, these are what place values are. This is all like pretty high, but today we're only going to be looking at from the 10,000s to the ones. As you can see, this number is 39,465. So you can see the 30 is the 10,000s, 9 is thousands place, the 4 is the hundreds place, the 6 is the tens place, and the 5 is the ones place. So you can see, this is basically saying in this, there's 3 10,000s, 9,000s, 400s, 6 tens, and 5 ones. And when you put that together, you get 39,465. Okay? Hope that made sense. And then now we are going to learn about what you call decomposing a number. Decomposing a number is basically just breaking the number into parts so it's easier to look at. For example, 847, we're kind of breaking it into its place values. So we first have the hundreds place, 800, the tens place, 40, and then we have the ones place, 7. So when you put them together, you get 847. Okay, you can also do this with a lot larger numbers too, like in the 10,000s place, and maybe in further lessons I might even show you like millions place and 100,000, but we're not there right now. And there's also, okay, now we learned decomposing. Let's learn the opposite of that. It's called regrouping. Regrouping is basically the opposite, as I'll show you right here. It's basically here, instead of going from 847 to the place values, we're going to go from 800 plus 40 plus 7 to 847. This is basically just the opposite of what we just did. Basically, someone gives you 800 plus 40 plus 7. It's 847 because 800 is a hundreds place, the 40 is the tens place, and the 7 is the ones place. So when you put them together, you get that. And you can also do this with larger numbers like this, which is basically all we did is basically this is the hundreds place, this is the tens place, this is the ones place. We just added the thousands place. So we just have to add another number to our number. Okay, these numbers are for some people are a little hard to just think of, like 1,000 plus 400 plus 70 plus 5. So there's other ways to do it like this. These are called place value blocks. Each cube or block like this is equal to 1. So one block would equal 1. A rod of 10 blocks would equal 10. A grid like this, that's called a flat, it's a 10 by 10, so which would be 100 blocks. And then we'd have 1,000, which is a big cube of all those small cubes, which is a 10 by 10 by 10 cube. I mean 100, yeah, 10 by 10 by 10 cube. Okay, so this is also an easier way to do it. So example, if you're trying to look at a number like 3,472, you would do 3 cubes because 3,000, four flats because 400, 7 rods because 70, and 2 units because 2. This is another easy way to do it. So now we have learned all this. Why don't we put that knowledge and do a few practice problems? Okay, so we're going to use this site called Khan Academy. It's a really good and fundamental site for all grades all the way up to high school. I really recommend it, and I'll put the link in my description if you want to use it. So let's first go with place value blocks, which we just learned, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, so he's asking what number is shown by the place value blocks. As you can see, there are okay, first I'm gonna give y'all some time to do it, and why don't you pause the video, try doing it, and then I'm gonna go with you. Okay, hopefully you guys were able to do it, but if you're not, I'll show you how. Since each cube is equal to 1, right? And I told you a big cube of all the cubes are equal to 1,000. So we have 3 of these, which are that means it's 3,000. And since we know A doesn't have 3,000, we can eliminate A. So right now we have 3,000, right? And then here we don't have any hundreds, so the hundreds will be 0 because we don't have anything in that place. And then so now we have these rods which equal to 10, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So we will have 8 tens, which is 80. So right now we have 3,080. And then as you see, we have these ones. We have 4 of these, so 3,084. And if you see here, that is D. Hopefully you got that one right. Let's go to the next problem. What number is shown by the place value box? Again, I will give you some time to do it. Pause the video if you need some time. Okay. Hopefully you got it, but now I'll show you how to do it. This time there's not answer choice, we have to type it, but that doesn't really change the way we do it. So as you can see, now we have hundreds placed because this is a flat. And see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay, that means we have 500. And I don't see any tens, thousands, or anything. So that's just 500 and then a 0 in the tens place because we don't have anything there. And then in the ones place, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So that means we'd have 504. Okay, hopefully you got that one right. If not, you can just look down below in Khan Academy. It explains a little. It explains in a different way. Hopefully that might work for you. But yeah. Okay. So now it's like the reverse now. Now it's giving you the number, and we have to find which is the place value. Okay. Which place value model shows 2,923? Pretty big number. Okay. I'll give you all some time to do it. Hopefully you guys got it now. Now I'll start telling you how we do this. Okay, so let's go through each answer choice. Okay, so let's do the first one here. So here we have we have a cube and a cube here, so that's 2,000. So that's 2,000 right now. We have that checks out because we have a 2,000, and then now we have a bunch of hundreds. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. So that means you have 2,900. Okay, now we have that's what our answer is so far, 2,900. Let's see if the last two numbers are correct. So here we have 2 tens, so that's 20, and we have 3 ones, so that's 23. So that's 2,923. That is what they're asking for. But let me show you how these ones aren't right, in case you got those. So here we have 1,000 here and 1,000 here, so that's 2,000. And then we have, so that's so far right. And then we have 200s. That's what's not right here. We have 2,200, and then we also have 3 tens here. We only supposed to have 2 tens. Now that means it's 2,230, and then we have 9 of these. We're only supposed to have 3, so it's 2,293. Okay, thus the first number is right, but just the last 3 numbers kind of got mixed up there. And the last one, it's just last one doesn't have the thousands, right? It doesn't have the thousands, and these two are flipped around because this is 293. It was supposed to be 923, and we don't have the 2,000s. That's why this one's right. Okay, I think that's enough of this. Why don't we go to the next one? Let's go to some tables. Okay, I didn't really go over this, but this should be pretty easy. Saying after how I explained the place values. So, which of the following values show 40,833? We didn't go this far up, but basically, the 4 is just a 10,000s place, and we just went from 1,000 to 10,000. Okay, so 40,833. Let's see where that is. Let's start with C, okay? 40,010. So the 4 is the 10,000s place, the 0 is the thousands place, the 8 is the hundreds place, the 3 is the tens place, and the last 3 is the ones place. Okay. In C we have 4 at the 10,000s place, that's correct. Oh, but we have 8 at the thousands place. 8 is supposed to be at the hundreds place. And a 0 is supposed to be at the thousands place. So that's how we know this is wrong. If we just flipped around the... No, we can't do that. They have all the digits correct, just not in the right order. The 0 is supposed to be here, the 3 is supposed to be here, and the 8 is supposed to be here. Okay, so now let's see B. Okay, off the bat, we already know it's wrong because they have 100,000s, and we're not at 100,000 right now, so we already know that one's wrong. Okay, so let's go to a different one. Let's go to A, which is the only one that's left, but I'll tell you why it's right. So here we have 4 at the 10,000s, that's right. 0 at the thousands, that's right. We have 8 at the hundreds, 3 at the tens, and 3 at the ones. That's all correct. Okay, so that's how we know A is the correct answer. Okay, we have done enough of this. Let's go to regrouping. Okay, regrouping. As I told you, regrouping is the opposite of regrouping is the opposite of decomposing, and this looks like it's giving you a different way. It's asking 300s equals blank 10. Let's see, 300. We know in each 100 there's 10 tens, because 10 times 10 is 100. So there's 10 tens in each 100. So we already know 100 is equal to 10 tens. So that means 300s equals to how many tens? If there's 10 in 100, that means if we just do 3 times 10, which is 30, that's how many tens there are, because if we take it like this, if there's 100 has 10 in them, 3 times 10 would be 30, so then we would get 30 tens. Okay, let's do one more of this. Okay, now we're doing blank tens equals 61s. Now we have to reverse it, okay? So 61s equals 10. So we know that in 10, there's 10 ones. Okay, so 10 ones, here there's 61. So now we just have to do simple division here. We have to do 61s, right? 60, and we know, sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. And then 60 to 1, I'm just going to explain it. It's okay. 61s, right? So if there's 10 ones in 110, that means if we divide 60 by 10, we get the answer. And if you do 60 by 10 in like a notebook or something for you, 60 divided by 10 will eventually equal to 6. So that's how we get our answer to 6 tens. I hope this is making sense for you. Okay, that's how we get that. Now let's go to decomposing. If we go to decomposing here, as I told you, decomposing is just doing the opposite of this. So let's see, match the number with the correct description. Because here they're giving you numbers on the left, and we have to say like 200s, 2000, like that. We have to match them on the right. Okay, let's do the first one. 2,314. Okay, so this 2 is the thousands place, 3 is the hundreds place, 1 is the tens place, and 4 is the ones place. So here, let's see. Off the bat, we can only say this one's wrong because it says 10,000s. We don't have 10,000s, yeah, in this. And this one also says 10,000, so this is also wrong. Oh, this is the only one that has thousands, but still, let's go over it. It says the sum of 2 thousands, that's correct. 31 tens. They just simplified that. So instead of putting 300s in 110, they just said 31 tens. You can do that, but I would prefer if you broke it down more. Unless you really understand it, you can do it like that. And 4 ones. 4 ones. So that's basically the answer right there. We can match that there. And now let's do this one. 20,314. This is the 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay? So basically, then this will be the sum of two 10,000s. Three, and that's correct so far. 300s, okay, that's correct. 110, that's correct, and 4 ones. As you can see, this is saying two 10,000s. Instead of saying instead of just saying there's 0,000s, you can just skip the zero part because you don't have to say that all the time. You can just say two 10,000s and go on to the next number. Okay, and then we already know this one's correct, but let's just go over it. 12,314 means this is the 10,000s place, this is the thousands place, this is the hundreds place, this is the tens place, and the ones place. So we say the sum of 1 10,000, that's correct, we have 1 10,000. 2,000s, there's 2,000s. 300s, we have 300s. And 14 ones. Instead of just saying 110 and 4 ones, I just said 14 ones, okay? So that's how we know this is correct. Okay, so that is my video for today. What I want y'all to do as homework, this is not mandatory. I just want you to do it so you prepare. I want you to complete a few of these. You don't have to complete all of them. A few of these. Just you can create an account in Khan Academy with your email or whatever you use, and you can start doing some of these. And next class, I will teach you the rest of this, and we'll hopefully take the unit test and hopefully get 100. So thank you guys for watching my video. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and notifications to notify you on my next video. Thank you.